So hi to all Afnas subscribers, viewers. I'm Afsal Najib. I'm from Kerala, Kollam city in Kerala. So as he said, I'm just finishing up my PhD in energy economics. I'm not entirely finished yet.
So, is there any requirement to complete the PhD in IIT Monash program?
So the process is like this. Every 6 months, there'll be an advertisement that comes out. It mostly
Yeah,
comes in February, March for the June cycle, and September, October for the December, January cycle. A list of projects are identified and it's published along with the along with the announcement. And you have to submit something called an EOI, which is an expression
yeah,
of
yeah.
interest. So it's a document that details your academic background, your fit to the project, etc. And based on the EOI, there'll be an entrance test sometimes, but it's mostly just maths, logic, and something related to your subject sometimes. And then there we have about 3 or 4 rounds of interviews. So in my case, it was four, and the interview is pretty strenuous. It's pretty grilling. So there are 4 levels. In the first 2 levels, it's mostly your supervisors. In the third or fourth level, dean research of both institutes and higher officials get involved. They're
Yeah.
trying to find out how good you are for this particular role. There are different entry channels. General entry to IIT, you will require a JRF gate or something like that. But there are cases where you can get in even without that. But I think a JRF or gate is mandatory. In my
Okay.
case, I already had a degree from IIT.
Yeah.
So how the IIT and IIM system works, if you already have a degree from an IIT or an IIM with a GPA of maybe 9 or above,
Hmm.
you're already eligible for a PhD program. You don't
Yeah.
have to write JRF, you don't have to write GATE again.
Yeah.
So that is one advantage that I got.
That's right. That's right. Oh, okay. Which means when you applied for IIT Monash program, do they ask for the language proficiency test because you have
No,
to come to Australia, right? Uh,
that's another advantage we get. So I have not taken TOEFL, GRE, or any language test, even for my visa. So
mhm.
because I did my tertiary education or my master's in an English speaking degree, it's
Yeah.
assumed that it's done. So it was confusing for me also when I applied for the visa, but I did not require a language requirement for that.
Oh, okay, that's great. So at that time, did you show any amount, like any deposit amount
No,
when you applied for visa? No,
no,
just
there was
scholarship
no
details, right?
financial because so in that sense, applying for a visa was slightly different for me and
Yeah,
maybe easier, I could say. I did not have to show a language proficiency. I did not have to show any kind of scholarship, like my bank account or whatever.
yeah.
I get a sponsorship letter from Monash and a
Hmm.
sponsorship letter from IIT Bombay, and that serves the purpose.
Oh, that's enough, right?
Yeah, and we don't need a police verification or many of those things.
Oh, okay, that's great then.
So I just
Uh,
submitted my academic documents for my visa, and we are
mhm,
also eligible for a partner visa. So
mhm.
I had a visa done for my wife also. She was in Australia briefly for a visit, but we get a spouse visa with full working rights.